What's on is Tib Blends back with another video. And as you can see, this one is like a Mohawk / burst fade. And I'm gonna just start by picking the hair off. When my client first sat down, I started to notice he got stuff in his hair. I don't know where it's from. I think it was like confetti or something like that. But as the video progresses, he kept wanting more off the top. So it'll cut to his hair being chopped lower than what it is now. But right now I'm just prepping the hair, and at first it was kind of hard to go through, so I had to wet the hair, then pick it out and comb it again. As you could tell, my clipper's getting stuck through it, and he got stuff in the hair, so it was just better off that it get chopped down lower. So right now I started off by going through the hair with my 2 guard, but as it went on, I digressed to my 1.5 with my lever almost closed, and that was the desired length, I believe. If I did go lower, it might have been the 1 guard open, but he wanted it low. So now I'm debulking the sides. I'm going with my 1/2 guard and just going down before I put in my first guideline and start the burst fade. So I would pay close attention how I'm setting in this guideline. I'm gonna arch it above the ear, and it's gonna swoop down behind the ear. Then I'm gonna bald out everything below that guideline, and I'm gonna come in with my magic clips, because my magic clips is a little stronger than these babless clips, and they just gonna bald out everything below the guideline that I set in. The first guard we're gonna use for this fade is the 1 guard, and I'm gonna flick it out at that line where I created the arch. So as I go and progress through the fade, I'm gonna play with the lever, and I'm gonna close it as I go. Now into the bulk of the hair, I'm gonna go in with my 2 guard at the top. You can tell the top of the fade is starting to come along already. I just need to go back in with my 1.5 after this 2 guard, but you can see that line at the bottom is still in it. And don't worry, we're gonna get that out. So now, like I just said, after that 2 guard, we're gonna go in with that 1.5 behind it, lever halfway open, and we just gonna flick out at that line, above the line. Hair like this is important to keep combing as you go, just so you can see how the hair lays down when you're fading it. So now that we blended the top of the hair at that line, I'm gonna flick out with my lever open. So now after my lever open, I'm gonna go in with my 1/2 guard, lever about halfway open, and then I'm gonna just flick out. So about this time into the blend, it's looking pretty nice, but it's not to the perfection that I would like. So I'm gonna go back in and retrace my steps and see how it comes out. So now with my scissors, I'm just basically shaping up the side of the hair, and as you could tell, like the blend came out pretty neat. And this is just to get the loose hairs. I'm not really cutting into nothing at the top really. So now onto the other side of the head. As you could tell when the video cut, I took a lot down because he wanted way more down, and I kept having to go back in and just adjust his likeness. So just like I did the other side of the head, I'm gonna set in my guideline and I'm gonna go through the same progressions that I went through on the other side of the head. This video was shorter than the normal ones I normally post, but if you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about the final product.